of family and friends. It is Wednesday, March 18th, day 3 of, what do we call this again?
Quarantine.
Quarantine. Lockdown. Day 3 of lockdown. Hopefully you guys aren't driving each other too crazy yet. Hopefully you're enjoying the beautiful weather and you're getting some work in with the videos that we've been posting for the last 2 days. No excuses to fall off pace with our training, especially if you've made it to the advanced class. You need to be disciplined students. You're not just hobbyists, you're martial artists. So I want you training. Don't let anything interrupt your martial art journey. Remember before you start training today that you guys do your warm-ups. Make sure you warm up. Don't just go through the motions. Good stretching, especially with the type of techniques that we're doing here at these levels. Good stretches, good push-ups. Don't just go through the motions. Good crunches. And then as we're going through the video, remember to pause so you can get your reps in. This is not a video where I'm doing all the work and Joshu's doing all the work for you. You're doing the work. We're just teaching. So pause the video, do your reps, and come back to us, okay? All right, so we're going to start with fighting combination number 2 today. I'll go through these, okay? All right, purple belt fighting combination number 2 is going to be a skip front kick, back leg round kick, spin hook kick, back punch with a ki, shuffle back. Again, skip front, back leg round, spin hook, back punch, ki. Do 20 reps, both sides. Make sure you clear some space in the room so you don't knock over lamps or kick your foot right through Dad's TV, because that'd be really, really sad for the next 2 weeks while we're in lockdown. Ooh, no TV. He's not going to miss the football game or anything. There's nothing on. Good movie to watch. What was it called? What was that movie called the other night?
Contagion.
Contagion. Good movie to watch. Then you'll understand why we're in lockdown. Okay. Anyway.
Followed by Hot Zone.
I didn't see that one. Okay. All right, so now we're moving on to red number 2. Red number 2. 1, 2. Back leg round kick. Tornado kick. Spin hook kick. Back punch ki. That's going to feel very familiar. It's a lot like blue 3, but instead of the spin back fist, we're doing a spin hook kick. Again, 1, 2, back leg round, tornado, spin hook, back punch ki. Make sure you're shuffling back. Don't cheat through the motions here, okay? Brown 3. Brown 3. Jab. Oh, brown 2. Thank you, Joshu. Say hi, Joshu.
Hey.
Joshu's the director. He's correcting me. Okay. Brown 2. Did I say red 2 before?
I think
Yeah,
so.
that was red 2 in case I said it wrong. Okay. I don't feel like editing and redoing these things. So pay attention. All right. Brown 2. Jab. Slide and round. Step behind side. Back punch. We're working a couple different ranges there. The jab is close quarter combat. The slide and round kick, short range. Step behind side kick, that was ugly, is a back punch. Is mid-range. So watch again. Jab, slide and round, step behind side, back punch with a ki. Move it on to black. Black 2. 1, 2, back leg round kick, jump, spin, crescent kick, back punch ki. Reset your stance, okay? Make sure you're doing 20 reps on both sides, guys. Now we're gonna move on. Kicking drills. So purple belt, you're working those spin hook kicks. For your spin hook, why don't you stand on this side for me, please? Spin hook kick, just like yesterday. If you have a target, great. If you don't, do it on air, okay? Or throw the spin hook kick out just like a spin side kick, right next to the target, snap your butt, and then right back where it starts. Ki. Red belt, spin crescent kicks. Hips forward, toes up as you cross, you're still holding it sideways. Ki. Ki. All right? For the brown belts, I want you to practice your slide and round kicks, because that's part of combination number 2. So right here, short range, I can't reach, now I can. You're sliding, not hopping, not shuffling, not skipping. Sliding, slide and round kicks. 20 of those on both sides, black belts. Same kick as yesterday, jump, spin, crescent kicks. Right there, jump and get some hops. If this old guy can hop, you can hop. Okay? Yeah. All right, now we're moving on to self-defenses. While he's getting set up for self-defense, I want to talk to you guys. Mat chat for the day. Discipline. Say, I love discipline. This comes in very important this time of crisis where we're all locked down. We're all caged up. We feel like animals, going crazy. So we're gonna work on our discipline. Number 1, we wanna be disciplined to stick with our training. Do not let what's going on be an excuse to fall off track with your training. Be disciplined, be focused, stay the course. Discipline also so we don't make mom and dad's heads explode. We're locked up. We're in each other's bubbles. We're not getting a normal space from each other that we get on a normal basis every day. Kids, we have to be listening the first time, every time. We're only on day 3, and already my kids are making me lose my hair. Not listening the first time, saying I'll be right there, not following through their tasks. Right, Joshua Lucas?
That's all Bailey. I don't know what you're talking
What
about.
are you talking about? Turn around and say hello to everyone.
My hair's falling out because of you too.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's kind of shaggy. Maybe I should shave that head.
Oh yeah.
All right, so guys, discipline. Say, I love discipline. No. Really say it. Say, I love discipline. Listen the first time to mom and dad. Follow the instructions from mom and dad. Do it right away. Do it the right way, not the lazy way. Follow through. And when mom and dad aren't right there to constructively tell you what to do the right thing anyway. We know, like in our house, we have a structure of things the kids are supposed to do on a daily basis. They're supposed to do some reading. They're supposed to spend some time helping with some work, yard work, housework. They're supposed to clean up their dishes when they're done. They're supposed to ask before they get snacks. They're supposed to ask before they turn on the TV. But yet, we got to make sure that we're doing those things on a daily basis and not just doing what we want to do because we're locked up in the house and bored. We really want to kind of stay off the devices as much as we can, unless we're using it for constructive things like our training, like right now. I encourage you to use it for this. All right, guys, now we're going to move on to self-defenses. So we're on purple number 2. We cross wrist grab.
Gosh, kid.
No way, dude. I'm going to trap Joshua's hand. I want to pin it to my arm. I don't want it to move. I'm actually utilizing his grip to my advantage. Now, I'm going to pivot all the way to my left. Notice my fingers are vertical, my whole arm is vertical. Now, I'm still secure here, no space. Now I'm going to bring this all the way back 180 degrees to my right. Boom. Now, right here, I'm almost there. But look at my hand. Now I have to do this. Twist. Want to turn that palm towards his wrist. When I grab, do not wrap your thumb underneath. We want the thumb to go over the top too. Now I turn it back towards him, and I roll it like a motorcycle in reverse. Again. 1, 2, 3. Don't get lazy with your footwork. It's not this. Okay, that doesn't do us any good. 1, 2, turn that hand, roll it. You don't have a partner, guys. I'm not going to go through this each drill. You can utilize and you can do all these drills with an imaginary friend. You're just going to visualize the training. Trap, pivot, and back towards them. These are mental reps. Visualize the technique if you have nobody to practice with. If you are practicing with a family member, be gentle, be careful. Don't go too hard, too fast, because they, especially if they don't train here with us, they might not be used to how to take these type of techniques, okay? Now, when we're talking about that, I had somebody on our live feed yesterday ask, the techniques are really hard to practice without a partner. If you go back to traditional martial arts, that's what traditional martial arts were. We did a lot of kata. Kata was the visualization of defending yourself against multiple attackers without anybody to actually work with. We did techniques like striking, grabbing, slowly punching, boom, boom, coming up here, stepping into different stances, different blocks, different techniques as we move through it. Now, those moves are a little bit more traditional than what we're doing because they come from traditional martial arts, but it still all applies. When we're doing these techniques, we are visualizing, okay? So I want you guys to do that through your training. Moving on to red number 2. Red number 2 happens to be one of my favorite ones. Josh, you on this side? Excuse me. This is a step through overhead strike. Back up just a little bit. He's going to do a step through overhead strike. This could be a guy that's really angry at you. He's trying to bop you on top of the head with a stick or a bottle. Or maybe he's mad you took the last cupcake, or you were at Costco and you grabbed the last roll of toilet paper. Those are fighting things, okay? So now, I'm not doing a block like we do in blue. I'm going to get out of the way. So I'm going to utilize the octagon to evade him. I'm deflecting with my outside hand. My inside hand is coming underneath, over the top, then I'm shuffling behind him into a rear naked choke. Okay? A couple things I want to break down here. One, we're moving at 11 o'clock in the octagon. This hand's not the first hand to make contact. The outside hand is actually going to deflect his arm inward to make sure I clear it. This hand's going to come underneath, and it's going to be in position to go over his shoulder. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle. 1, 2. Incidentally, that comes from very traditional martial arts. That is called an inside block. Okay, so we're going here. 1, 2. Now I shuffle behind him. Now, if he's tall, like most people are taller than me, I'm going to push on his lower back to get him down. Reach around, rear naked choke. I want his trachea to be in the fold of my elbow. My forearm and my bicep are right here on the carotid arteries. Right here, then I grab my bicep. That's your Popeye muscle. This hand slides behind the head, and we flex. Okay? Don't hold that on mom and dad too long. You won't get dessert. Okay? Watch again. 1, 2. Behind. Boom. 2 shuffles to get in position last time. 1 is to evade, and 2 is to go behind. Okay? Again, you can do that without a partner. Easy stuff. Round 2. Again, we're going to utilize the octagon, but now the guy's not coming in a straight line at you. He's coming rotational. He's throwing a big Rocky Balboa style hook punch. Okay? Now I could stand here and block and counter. That's hard style martial arts. It's utilized and you can use it. Okay? But now I'm going to come straight in at him. So he comes, I'm going to burst right in at him right here. I'm hitting him right here in the throat. This one's in the bicep. This hand hooks the shoulder. I lift his chin to off balance him, and I'm going to walk right through him. 1, 2, punching ki. Watch again. Shuffling in, right to the throat. Lift the chin, step through. 1, 2, punching ki. Show you from the other side. Okay, I'm not going at his arm. I'm going to clothesline myself. I'm going right through him. Boom, here. From here, lift the chin to off balance him. I'm going to cut right through the center. 1, 2, punching ki. All right, now we're moving on to black belt. Okay, black belt self-defense. Again, we're going to come with an attacker who's aggressively coming at you. I'm going to evade him to the outside again. He's doing a straight punch. As he punches, I'm moving here. This hand is just protecting my face on this side in case I'm a little slow, getting out of the way. Okay, this hand I'm going to kind of leave behind. It's kind of like a rope-a-dope. I'm leaving this here, he doesn't even know it's there. Now this hand comes up into the throat here. Now this hand, my left hand, is going to come underneath. You notice the hand that's on the neck is on the carotid artery right here. I'm using this little wrist bone right here against his neck. Joe should come around this side here so they can see that. Now, the hand that's on the neck is palm down. This hand's going to come in palm up. I'm going to gable grip my hands, and from here, my body's pressed up against him, okay? And then I'm just going to roll my wrist. I like to call it casting the fishing rod. I'm going to cast the fishing rod with the hand that's against the neck, using the other hand for leverage. And that creates a choke. Watch again. Through. I'm not coming all the way around the neck. This would be a different kind of choke. I'm right here. I kind of went right here on the carotid artery. You feel that right here in your neck. If you don't have a pulse, ask mom and dad for help, okay? Or call a doctor. But right here, this hand comes up and roll the wrist. I'm using this hand for leverage. This one's casting the fishing rod. My body's here, so he doesn't have space. Okay, I'm right up against him. Boom. One more time. Roll the wrist. Okay, good. That again. You can do that one without a partner. It really helps if you have somebody that you can feel that pressure on. Okay, but you're gonna come in and just roll that fishing rod. Okay? All right, so guys, remember, make sure you do adequate reps on both sides. Upper belts. It never hurts you to review the lower belt curriculum. It's good for you getting like free private lessons here, all right? So, great job today, guys. Keep up your training. Keep up the good work. Get your chores done. Wash your hands. Stay healthy. And we'll see you tomorrow. Oos.